I think we get caught up in. She's never said, like, from what I can tell from her testimony, she's never made an allegation that she wasn't consensually involved in all of these sex acts. So we know that. So that's not surprising. Now,
so what if
the belief is
what character are we talking about? The belief is
she's trying to show evidence of her being controlled by it, or feeling that he had something over her head during the entire period of their relationship that she had to do this to keep him happy.
She stuck around for 10 plus years.
But I can't talk about when you talk about women who are either involved in domestic violence.
This lady
when they make outcries.
This lady said that she basically was raped by him.
Well,
right.
Yeah, she did, and then turn around and said
2 weeks later
she had consensual sex.
There's a message saying,
the first time. Okay, so it was insinuated. So the first time they had sex?
No, they broke up at one point. Yeah, they broke up at one point. He supposedly came to the house, took the cookie, and then they went out on the date, and she gave him the cookies.
Supposedly, right? He took it, right? This is what she's saying. She's saying that she was raped, right? But then 2 weeks later, they got messages. This is what Steele brought up. Okay, so 2 weeks later, you got messages
asking about another freak off or something like that.
Yeah, talking about you want the D.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So if 2 weeks ago you just got raped, how in the world are you a rape victim 2 weeks ago, and then you're the one that's starting up?
Man, she in the fetishes.
But that's why
in
you
the
need
fetishes.
a great defense team.
You gotta understand,
to point out those inconsistencies.
Every day a different day. So he could have raped her one day. She didn't want to fuck, and I done took some pussy before, but I ain't rape it. You kind of feel me? But what if he took some pussy before?
Yeah, that's
It's a difference.
What if he took some and then
okay
she was like boom, she counted as rape.
Now listen. No. Okay, so let's draw a clear line here, right? When you're in a relationship with somebody, right, male or female, right, there are points in time where if I'm the male in the relationship and I'm like, oh yeah, we're in a relationship, I need to get some pressure off. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like it, but too bad. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like it today, too bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that. Yeah. So there is that where you saying, okay, that to me, you saying that's what take it is. Okay, so to me that's not rape. That's a part of being in a relationship, because on the flip side, hold on, let me finish. So on the flip side, me as a man, as sexy as I am, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be times where my old lady like, you know what, you got to give me some of that. You know what I'm saying? And I might not feel like it. You know, I just got back from working out or whatever like that going on, or I've been with the kids training or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be a sex symbol all the time, you know.
The real nigga. Cash ain't
so
a real nigga.
If she's like, okay, no, but you know, I feel like it, and I don't care if you don't feel like I'm finna take it. So there's something inside of a relationship when you're in a relationship with somebody that
that's foreplay, man.
Yeah. That's foreplay. But I'm saying if that's against your will, then that shouldn't be considered rape. I'm saying,
against your will is you fighting her off of you, or she fighting him off of you.
I've been raped like it that day. That shouldn't be considered.
I got a kid right now. I tell everybody I was really raped. Like a girl said, "Come here." I followed her because it wasn't normal for a nigga to. You know, we don't get chose like, come here.
Yeah.
I followed her in the, it was a reception, followed her in the little kitchen at the reception after the wedding. She just started kissing on me. Inserted for soul food, 10 seconds on the wall. We got to get a room after this. I ain't want to do it, but you know what I mean? Now she kept the baby. I got a kid with the girl. All off this one soul food pump.
Golly.
I wasn't raped. And I paid for, I'm like, no, I can't have no kids. She had the kids. This kind of go with the like, she needed to be charged.
That was consensual, my boy.
You definitely pushed off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I'm a real nigga. I ain't go back to the police and say this happened.
But I'm saying, how did you? There's no way that you inserted. You know what I'm saying? Without it being consensual.
Without a fight.
No, even if you
pulled
pushed
you
off,
and was holding you.
Yeah, I'm a small guy. I'm bigger than me. She pulled me in close to her, and by the time I realized
So is you drunk, high?
I probably
You
was.
probably a little lit at
I don't
that
know if she put that in
reception,
my
huh?
drink. I don't know. Well, I'm telling you, I didn't want it to happen. Like,
Guess what? Ain't no statute of limitations on rape.
I'm just saying, I ain't want it to happen, but what make me different from a female?
So basically, if you saying this, and this is what we talking about, right?
Sometimes
if
they
she
wanna
hits
fuck.
the lottery, right? Your baby mama, if she hits the lottery for $100 million and she don't come, because this is what we saying talking about. If she hits the lottery for $100 million and you approach her and say, "Hey man, listen, you know what I'm saying? I've been staying down, child support. I've been support, even though you know what the situation was the whole time."
The same baby mama.
Yeah, the same baby mama. She hits for $100 million, and you go to her and you be like, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to shoot me at least $5 million or something." You know what I'm saying? And then she tell you, "Hell no, what you mean? I'm not finna give you no money. You ain't put in on this lottery ticket, even though you been child support, supporting her, supporting the kid, whatever." So she tells you, "Hell no," which is within her legal rights, right? Then now,
Double standard. It
right,
ain't gonna work.
what you have the ability to do, according to how the law is set up, which they need to put something in place for this. You
It's a
can
double
just
standard,
say
don't work.
and go, "Hey, no, she raped me." You know what I'm saying? And then now you could build up a whole situation basically where you're extorting her, because it's the same thing that happened with Diddy. Cassie, they got the video. Busby, you know what I'm saying? This the guy. He's in the mix of all this. So if she hits for $100 million, you need to get in contact with Tony Busby, because you got according to what's going on right now, you got a case on your hands.
Double standard ain't gonna work.
Because hell no, it better
Double
work.
standard ain't gonna work.
It
It's
better
not.
work.
It's
But
not.
he has no interest
The double
in
standard
representing
is.
men. It's just
there's-
like certain
Nah, hell
attorneys
no,
I know
Tony Busby better
in
take the
family
case.
law around
And
here.
he better win,
they
too.
represent the women because they already know where the money gonna come from. Usually it's gonna be
It's a double
awarded to
standard.
the
It ain't
woman
gonna work.
or the mother.
Well, that's the other part that I'm saying, because Cassie got 18 million, didn't she?
20.
Yeah, and she said she's up
$3.99
for
too.
another 10 with the hotel with the Intercontinental.
Okay, so
For the video.
because
hit it.
because of the security and they hit it, and she wasn't
I
protected.
mean,
all of those
she's
things.
not getting all that money. She gets a portion, but
yeah, Tony Busby gonna get at least a third. So she just got 18 to 20 million,
that's true. Too.
right?
She got hush
For-
money from Diddy. Diddy cut
that's
that
what
check.
I'm saying. She got the hush money, right?
And he
but
was quick to
then
pay
now
it.
on the back
Yeah,
end,
he paid it
he
because
paid
at the end of the day, he like, shit, don't let our business get out in the
No,
streets.
they dropped
It's
the
more so
video.
his business.
They
Yeah,
dropped the
but it's
video.
really their business because they was both participating.
Then 2
They
days
was the
later, you
ringleaders.
remember wherever he was at? He was in a gazebo somewhere. I don't even know where. He looked like he was at a crib.
was in
He looked like he
Miami,
was at a
where he
crib
was
park
hanging out
off
with
Old
Carisha.
National, up underneath the gazebo at a cookout, and he got there and had he delivered a, you know what I'm saying? I'm
That
sorry.
fake ass statement. He
I'm
shouldn't have
sorry.
did that.
Yeah, that was terrible. He
You know,
shouldn't
feel
have. He
sorry
shouldn't
for
have
me,
did
and
I
it
had no
backfired on him.
sympathy. Big
You
time.
shouldn't have did that,
Shouldn't
even
have
though
did
you
that.
know that's a part of the VSS approach: violence, sex,
Listen, man.
and sorrow.
At the end of
That's
the
how
day,
you go viral.
At the end of the day, all that shit be bullshit.